Passengers and flight attendants, please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
I knew something like this would happen. Oh, the great ones go down in flames.
Hot in Cleveland is about these three women who are on their way to Paris. Their plane crash lands in Cleveland, and instead of getting back on the plane to go to Paris, they end up in a bar where all the men think they're hot. So they decide to stick around in Cleveland even longer. And they meet this woman at a house that they decide to rent, the caretaker, and her name is Elka, and that's Betty. And then it's about these four women living their life and having fun in Cleveland.
I've worked with people I truly adore and have a great relationship, but that doesn't translate to chemistry sometimes. You can hate someone and have wonderful chemistry with them. You can love someone and not, you know. So it wasn't until we sat down and actually did the table read when our voices just all and our whatever it is, and there was chemistry, and it was just magic.
Valerie Bertinelli and Wendie Malick and Jane Leeves, they just work so beautifully together, and they genuinely love each other, and they've kind of let me into the party.
Chemistry from the Golden Girls, you know, Betty knows that, from Frasier, from Cheers. That's what makes a show. It's not the concept, it's the chemistry.
So what are you, like 100?
I don't like you. Aren't you that girl from that show?
Yes, I am. Are you a fan?
No.
There's nothing better than this format. I think 4 cameras live in front of a studio audience is the way to go for a show like this. There's an energy that happens when there's an audience there and hearing you and laughing and loving your character, and you feel the vibe from the audience. There's nothing like it. This show needed this. I can't imagine it being a 1-camera show.
Don't you just hate any kid who flies first class? Tori, enough with the clacking.
Well, I'm trying to get email reception. My agent said he might have an audition for me when I get back. And it's just so hard to find great roles for women in their late 30s.
Really? What's it like at your age?
I think that women are going through a very interesting time. We're catching a wave that is like way overdue. There are just so many cool, amazing women who are having to redefine themselves in the middle of their lives. Betty has been, we keep calling her our brave, fearless leader, but she has done more, I think, for women's self-esteem than any single person has in as long as I can remember.
What's the deal with old ladies in tracksuits?
Well, it's simple. In your 20s, you dress for men. In your 40s, you dress for success. In your 80s, you dress for the bathroom. I think we stand a pretty good chance. But you never know until the public gets a hold of it. The studio audience can love it, the crew and all of us can love it, but until the public gets hold of it, you don't know where you stand.